This is Kia McLean, author, poet, speaker, self-publishing, coach, and podcast host. I wanted to come on and share a brief message with you all today. Four things I did to pivot in a positive way. The first thing I did was accountability. I had to own some things. I had to be accountable for some decisions and some choices that I was making. And in order for me to be able to grow, I had to learn from some choices and some decisions that I was making. And so that was part of my pivot. That is how I made that positive pivot in the direction that led me to making positive choices and decisions and doing the things that was necessary for me to gain momentum, moving forward and accomplishing goals and understanding that growth is a process, right? And so in order for you to do that, that's important, is that you be accountable for yourself and the decisions, the people you allow around you. All of that is valuable and it's part of your growth process. The second thing I did was I created daily habits that afforded me the opportunity to move in a direction that was really helpful towards my goals, because the things that I was doing previous to creating those daily habits were not always so positive. They weren't even consistent. And so I had to come up with these daily habits that were going to be consistent, that were going to help me in a positive position, set me in a positive position, and it was going to reinforce the things that I know I needed to do to accomplish those goals, okay? So that's number two. I created some daily habits to positively pivot. The third thing I did was I started to forgive myself and others. I released myself from bad decisions, from mistakes, from things that I could have done differently. I released myself from that. I forgave myself. And then I started to forgive other people. Truly take the time to allow myself to say, you know what, they're human. They make mistakes too. And to honestly forgive them. Because I can't really move forward in a positive direction. I can't really, have the love in my heart if I don't forgive others, right? So that's important to do. And then the last thing I did was I learned to really trust my instincts. I learned to trust the intuition that I have. I learned to trust that gut, that gut feeling that you have. You have to trust that gut feeling, because that is like a warning signal for you sometimes. Sometimes it's a warning signal. Sometimes it's a proceed, go ahead and proceed. It's a green light for you. But either way, you have to trust that feeling, because that feeling is what is going to take you in the right direction or a direction that may not be so beneficial for you, right? So in order for me to pivot in a positive way, those are the four things that I did. And that's just a quick rundown of some things that I did. If you want to know further, if you want to work with me directly, if you want to support any of my products, my books, you can go out to my website, www.kiascoaching.com. That's KEYAS coaching.com. And you should also go out on Instagram and follow me, Kia McLean, the poet. And then subscribe to the YouTube channel, Kia McLean. So I look forward to coming in and sharing a message with you.